Welcome in, welcome back. Guys, we're doing shrimp and grits Creole style, right? Now, I was looking through some pictures and I came across when we went to New Orleans about a year and a half ago. And we went to this place called Zesty Creole. Right, it was right on Canal Street, right near Bourbon, like a half a block down from Bourbon Street. And guys, we're gonna try to recreate this dish. So, wish me luck, and we're going in, guys. Be right back. All right, guys, so we're just gonna use regular old-fashioned grits, right? We're gonna use 6 servings, right? But instead of 6 cups of water, hold on, let me show you something. I got some leftover shrimp shells. I'm gonna put these in some water, boil off 2.5 or maybe let's make 3 cups of water. Boil these off in there, and we'll have shrimp stock, right? Easy schmeezy. Save your shells, guys. I'm doing 4 cups of water. This way we'll have extra. Throw in our shrimp shells. And that's it. We're gonna put this on the boil. Once the shrimp shells turn pink, we'll take it out. All right, guys, so our shrimp is pink now. I'm gonna pull these out of here. Our water's looking like it's flavored, right? So let's pull these out. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pour. This is a 2-cup jar. And then, guys, I have this chinois. This is just in case we have any shells. I want to get rid of any shells that happen to fall into the water. Really? All right, guys, our water's boiling now, and we're just gonna stir in our grits. That gets a top. And this goes on low for about 15 to 20 minutes. And that time we'll make our Creole sauce. All right, guys, we're gonna start with our sauce here. So we're gonna make a little bit of a roux, right? So I'm gonna go down with, I don't know, 1 or 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. And then 2 tablespoons of butter. Guys, I think that's enough. I'm gonna just say that's 1 tablespoon of butter, right? 1 tablespoon of avocado oil, 1 tablespoon of butter. Then we're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of flour, right? It's a classic roux. 2 tablespoons of oil, 2 tablespoons of flour. And give this a spin. And you just want to cook the raw taste of the flour out. You're not worried about getting this dark color or anything, like making a gravy. For just a few minutes, let these bubbles do their job. So then next we go in, right? We're gonna go in with our onions. Got 1 cup of onions. Celery, bell pepper. We're gonna set the rest of that garlic for just before we put our liquid in. But guys, we're gonna cook this down till everything starts to get a little soft. I don't know, 3 minutes, 5 minutes or so. Alright, let's clear a little space. Go in with our garlic. Garlic's always last, right? Get that garlic, get that flavor out of there. We're going to go in with 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Again, we want to get that pasty flavor out of the tomato paste. And then we're just going to put a little bit of sugar to cut that acid flavor. Say about a teaspoon. And then we got our Petite diced tomatoes. We'll go 1 can. I'm gonna do 1.5 cans. All right, let's get all that fond up off the bottom of the pan. Then we got some granulated garlic. We'll go 1 tablespoon. Granulated onion, 1 tablespoon. A little bit of crushed red peppers, not too much, just a pinch, literally a pinch between the fingers. And then guys, I'm going with some Lawry's, about 1/2 tablespoon. All right guys, so if I was thinking ahead and I was just making this for our shrimp and grits, I would have put some shrimp water in here. But being that we could take this, half of this, and probably put it over some fish, over some chicken, we're gonna save this. So I'm going in with 3 cups of water. All right, so, and that's it guys. We're done. So we're gonna let this simmer up, right? And reduce just a little bit, probably by 1/4. So it won't be so loose looking like this, okay? So we're gonna let this reduce and I'll bring you guys back. All right guys, so we're gonna prep the crawfish, right? Now guys, let me just show you something. I got these out of Walmart, the frozen section. I'm in New Jersey. I'm not in New Orleans where I can get fresh crawfish. So this is what I'm stuck with. Now this is what we got, guys. And it's not cooked, so we're gonna have to cook it now. So now I thawed this out, right? I thawed it out. I have a little water in the bottom just so these are moist. Right? Now I'm going with just 1 heaping tablespoon, maybe 2. Right, guys, I'm doing this by feel. Guys, we're going with some yellow cornmeal and the flour, right? This is a seasoned flour. I'll put it down below, right? And then I guess 1 tablespoon of cornmeal. And we're just gonna give this a mix, guys. All right, guys, we're gonna let this sit for a few minutes. Now, in my plate, we had catfish to be added. I decided to go with some crawfish. So, yeah, that's gonna be for our topping, guys. All right, guys, so we got our shrimp. Now, this is some shrimp I had in the refrigerator. It's this red shrimp from Argentina. I got it from Costco, right? So, this is the last of it. So for the shrimp, I'm gonna hit them with a little bit of avocado oil, right? Just so our seasoning is gonna stick. They don't burn. We got a little bit of adobo. Hey guys, we're going in with some Cajun seasoning, right? And that's it, guys. We're gonna give this a little spin. Get that seasoning everywhere. All right, and we're almost ready to eat, guys. We're almost ready to eat. All right, guys. I just need something to cook our oil in, and this wok was the first thing that I saw, so that's what I grabbed. Our oil is at 380. That's probably a little too high. Turn this down all the way, and then we're just going in with our crawfish, guys. Nothing too hard. All right, guys. That only takes a few minutes, right? Let's bring you in a little bit before these are cooked. There you go. And these are coming out. Just gonna put them in a bowl with a paper towel. Alright guys, we're gonna go down with a little bit of avocado oil. I don't know, about a tablespoon, maybe a little less. And then some butter. Alright guys, and then we're gonna go in with our shrimp. Nothing hard about this. Probably should have used a bigger pan, but a little bit of chopped garlic. Alright guys, these shrimp are done. I'm going to move them to the back burner here. Alright guys, I've stirred this grits a few times already. They're done. Let's give these a stir. I'm going to hit these with a little bit of salt. And we're going to go in with our cheese, guys. Just a little bit at a time. And don't forget now, we got shrimp water or shrimp stock, right? We got our shrimp water, our shrimp stock, a little bit of salt, and now we're going in with cheese. That chance to melt. All right, let's give this a taste. That's working now. Maybe just a little bit more salt. Because these are the more savory grits, right? Right? Alright guys, now it's time to put this all together. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're going to go down with some grits. Alright guys, so we got our sauce, right? Give this a stir. We're going to go down around the sides with it, right? Kind of like how they did. We'll place our shrimp down. Guys, and then we'll put some crawfish here in the middle. Guys, and a little bit of parsley. Guys, and that's it. That's it. Let me take some thumbnails. Theirs was a little prettier, but I think this looks delicious, guys. What do you think? All right, guys. It's time to dig in. I'm going to get some of the sauce and some of the grits. Guys, the two together. Delicious. Get some sauce, a shrimp, and why not a crawfish? That's one big bite, right? You want some? Guys, this is working. Guys, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys. Every day cooking, Dad. Cooking every single day. Take a look at some of these other recipes and let's get cooking.